and this is the Ish and Lee Show. Yes, episode number 3. 3.com. So today we are going to talk about being very aware of where you are, and recognizing what part you're playing and where you're going. So last time she started, so I'm going to start this time. First and foremost, I'll just speak on a situation that just happened recently or that happens often. And that's when you go out. You're going out looking very nice, oftentimes exposing certain areas because you know it looks good. And then you meet a guy. And after you meet this guy, you guys start talking outside of the club situation where you looked all, spicy and sexy. And then you start talking to him and you're just recognizing that he only wants one thing. And it's not your mind. It's not the fact that you're driven and goal-oriented. He wants you, and it's not in a good way. And it's often because we don't recognize that we're portraying something sexy. And then we get mad when men come to us only wanting sex. So all that to say is we have to recognize how we're carrying ourselves and seeing what we're attracted by the way we're carrying ourselves. So, first recognize how you look and know why people are looking at you a certain way.
Accountability. I feel like we as women sometimes after we break up with a guy, we be like, oh, well, he this and he that. One thing my pastor told me is when a person show you themselves, like in the way beginning.
The very beginning.
The way, because you meet their representative first. Some people you might get lucky and meet who they are. But when you meet a person and as you get to know them, don't give them your goods if they coming off crazy and that's all they want. That's something that you don't even need to be a part of or get into. People always show you themselves. They always do. So once you have that breakup, instead of you saying he did, say, you know what? I allowed. Instead of, trying to point blame on other people, you definitely have to hold yourselves accountable, ladies.
Not only that, but just recognizing, okay, if I did be oblivious to something, whether it was how he was, what he was looking for, what can I do next time to make sure I'm preventing this from happening? Just recognizing what we're doing and what we can do to make situations better in our lives is everything. That's not only with people and relationships, but that's with our jobs. So often we complain about where we work, how much we make, what we do, what we deal with, but we don't think about the fact that we applied for this job.
I was that person.
We decided to work here.
Yes.
And we come here every day faithfully. Probably way more than we go spend time with our family or go to church. So don't complain about it. Change it. Don't be upset about it. Do something about it. So all that to say is recognize that you are accepting this. You're accepting this job. You're accepting this pay. You're accepting this environment where it's negative people making you mad every day. You have every right to be here because you're choosing to be here. And those are things that we have to recognize before we continue to complain. Like, how about the next time you feel upset about it, fill out a job application if you don't like your job. Go out and look for a job. Like, just do something. Don't complain because complaining will not change where you are.
Nope.
Never. Ever. So, not only jobs, but another thing that I found is just basically our life. Like, we are so just used to focusing on the negative about what we've been through and why we are the way we are.
Prime example. This weekend, her birthday weekend. She just turned 25, y'all, on Tuesday, December 9th. Hey. But we got all the way to DC. We're like, ready. Mind you, we just went to the mall and bought dresses. She left her dress. So I have 2 dresses that I just bought, and I'm like deciding in between the dresses which one I'm gonna wear. But all that to say is I was upset because I'm like, oh my gosh, this dress was tight on me. What if she make the wrong move and the dress don't do what she wanted to do? And then she was upset because she left her dress. Like, she just couldn't believe it. So we get to the 7-Eleven, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna be mad. Like, we drove all the way here. We got 2 dresses. Like, let's just party. If the dress rips, forget about it. We got to just move forward. Buy a new dress. Like, it's just those simple moments like that where we could have been upset and just been like, oh, well, I guess we'll just stay in the room, or I guess we'll just do something regular since she didn't have the dress she wanted and then she's wearing the dress that I'm concerned about. But, you just have to get out of that ugly mindset. And then we end up having a ball.
A good time.
No dress ripped.
No dress ripped. I did not
and
wear
she
dress.
looked good in the dress, y'all. So, yeah, you have to focus on the positive. And not just, those little simple things, but just everyday life. Even if you are in a job and you are trying to move forward to the next best thing, stop complaining. Thank God you got a job.
Yes.
Thank God that you got a paycheck,
Yes.
even though it ain't much on the paycheck, because then he sees, okay, you recognize the little. And you thanking me for the little. So now I'm about to bless you with something bigger. And that's what he did for me, y'all. So you definitely got to be thankful for small beginnings.
And that's real. I mean, I could have been mad about having to wear her dress, but I wasn't. We made it a good thing. I appreciate the fact that I have a friend that I'm actually close to in size where I can fit her dress because she's skinny. So she reminds me that I'm not as big as I probably think I am sometimes. But all that to say is, another subject I just wanted to touch on is just our life story. We have everything to be like, oh my gosh, woe is me. Why is this the way it is? Why did I grow up into this? At a point where we couldn't even make decisions for ourselves.
Right.
But at the end of the day is, don't let your situation or what you've been through be a crutch. It should not keep you from going where you're going, especially if it kept you from doing something in the past.
Right.
Why would you allow it to continue to help you do something with your future? It wouldn't make sense for you to keep that thing holding you back for any longer than it already has.
Right.
And so often we just don't recognize the fact that this could have made you stronger. This is here to make you stronger and make you more equipped so you can help someone else or not have to go through this situation again. Like even for instance, like me, myself, my story is I hated my hair. I can say hated now. I used to say hates my hair. But thankfully, I went through a lot where I had to learn how to do hair, just coping to deal with my hair because I couldn't afford to get my hair done as a child. We just didn't have it like that. My mom couldn't do hair. I didn't have no aunts. I didn't have a lot of family to help me with my hair. So I really just spent a lot of my childhood looking crazy. So in order to get through that hump, I said, know what? I'm going to try to do something about this. And I kept molding and molding. At first, I looked crazy. Trust me, I was doing my hair looking like I was doing my hair before. But now I do my hair and people are like, who did your hair? And I'm like, I did my hair. They're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did. So all that to say is my pain became my progression and it's now my passion. Like that's how I got through things, by seeing, okay, I don't like this. Let's change this. Let's make something out of what I don't like. Right. So often we can just put our hands on it and decide if we don't like this, let's try doing it a different way to get a different outcome. Instead of complaining and being miserable in it. Mine was more so growing up just wanting help. I always wanted somebody to help. And then, being the middle child, they say the middle child is the one that's, misunderstood. Mm-hmm. So I now am pursuing law to become an attorney. I feel like that's going to be a great way for me to help people, especially our people, African American people, because it's a lot they don't understand about the law and they feel like the law is so unfair. Mm-hmm. I want to give back and do pro bono work. I want to help people. I have such a passion about it. And even though it was my pain growing up, now I'm going to use that pain to help other people, give people something I didn't have, so somebody don't have to go through what I went through. They'll be like, you know what? She understands. Yeah. So, yes, y'all. So all that to say, y'all, just do something to change what you're going through. Do not continue to complain. Complaining never got you anywhere. It will get no one anywhere. It will just leave you stuck in that place. So let's change. Let's do something. Instead of scrolling through your timeline, looking at people and looking at things you wish you had. Posting things that you just feel are so inspirational. Just do something. Have a story. Create your story. Have something to tell to show how you can get through this. This will not be the end all be all. Right. Don't let it be. If I can do it, you can do it. If she can do it, you can do it. Yes. You can do it. Everybody has a story, y'all. Everybody's been through something, good or bad. So whatever it is, don't complain. Mm-mm. Do something different. Let's do it. Just simple as that. We got simple messages for y'all. Have people, they know it, but just to have that other person saying, yeah, man, you know what? I do hate this job. But I'm going to stop doing whatever I was doing and focus on getting a new job. I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to stop blaming this person. I'm going to stop saying this, that job, it's that job. Get another one. Actually, you know what? Get a career. Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in for you guys watching and listening. We hope it helped you like it helps us. Yes. And we hope you guys have a blessed day, a blessed week, and conquer some things. Get through it, get beyond it, and change your life.
Yes. EshnLey, y'all.
EshnLey. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good day.